Blub blub everyone, welcome back to Shadows of Forbidden Gods. We are still Mammon, which we started after the Evil Beneath last time, and I'm sorry that the parts are not out yet, but I didn't have the time. We were analyzing the map, and we have seen that we are... What is the air velocity of an unladen swallow? 15.2 meters per second squared, Red Harvest. There you go. What a question. Perfect. Towards the game, Red Harvest. Come on. We have analyzed this a little bit, and something I ignored until now, you know, for the time being, was how prophecies work. And these guys have no prophet chosen yet. We have one who has the prophet chosen, one of our witches' covens, unfortunately, and we're fighting against that prophet's influence. And here as well, someone is aware, which we need to expunge. But it's not easy to see who is the one who is aware, unfortunately, or who the people are that are aware that we need to kill. But here we can see that the courtier already has 2 of the 4 things that would make him a prophet. And if we could get the right items, because he only has 1 might so far, he needs more than 4. If we could get 3 specific items, I think we could push that to 5 and have this under our belt. And then we just need him to get more lore, and he would be the chosen for these guys, which would mean a lot more points for us. I don't know if the chosen can do other things. Maybe they can. I don't know. Maybe they can do special activities. I've never had one. But that would mean we could easily take these guys over. Really quickly too. And then make use of them. Because F6 was the button. Look at this. This is basically the only order that exists. I mean, look at the others. The Order of Hope, meaningless down here. The Daughters of Vintur, quite meaningless down here. We could also get them on our side with the Baroness, if the Baroness is, you know, coming to be in the north. She just needs to be... I don't know what north means for them. It's a little hard to understand, actually, because there is no region map mode or something. Oh, everything above here is north or something. That would be quite nice, but I don't know. I'm not sure if this is already north enough from them, because she would need to be from a holy site, which this is. It's desecrated, but that shouldn't matter. It's a holy site. And it's north from them, so if we have her here, she just needs more than 4 might, and she needs to duel someone. So basically, she comes up, we push her with some gold into having some protection, and just find someone weak and murder them, and we win the duel with a prophet, yay. And then we have these guys under our control as well, which would be amazing, and they could spread shadow and madness for us. We also don't have these guys, yeah, because they're in a shitty position. This is basically landlocked, so these guys don't really matter. Do you have a prophet? What's your prophecy? Courtier. Yeah, so the courtier is already in if he has lore. He just needs to fund an outpost, which is okay. Just costs a lot of money, and we could do that. So it would be good if we had an outpost here that would help, and then here. But yeah, I mean, I guess we need to enshadow this convent and make it desecrated, and we would be sure that the Baroness would be the prophet. We also have these elves down here, which are a separate kingdom. Lightly taken over by some shadow, but not enough yet. We have influence with Mammon on them, but Mammon cannot do anything. Mostly the gods do things to humans, not to elves, unfortunately, so... We have some greed coming up here, which is kind of nice, and some decadence here. If we can make these guys fight, that would be amazing. We could eat their sin. Unfortunately, only from these guys, not from these. But decadence is also a sin, but apparently not something Mammon eats. Yeah, I'm not sure if we are set up here. No, we're not. And the problem is I need full infiltration here first, I think. No, I need full infiltration here, because we have the shadow market here. Wait, the shadow market take... Ah, see? That's the wrong way around, I think. I think we needed the shadow market on this side, and we need this 100% infiltrated and put the... I'm not even sure we can now. And put the smuggling in here. If we do that, these guys will be drained of their wealth to here, and they should then declare war on these guys. It's at least from what I know how it works. I mean, can we show that? Add smuggling modifier, adds Mammon's influence to this location, increases prosperity based on the level of the shadow market's level. And the shadow market modifier agents can grow it to cause it to reduce the location's prosperity and cause greed. Although it will gain menace and profile in so doing, it can be linked to another location via trade route. And somehow you can make them declare war on each other by that. And then you can devour their sin, which would be amazing because we do need a lot of points to eat for our next seal to break. So we only have a few turns left. More wards is not good. We get some influence. No. They have influenced this positively, which is not what we want. Maybe we actually have to put an agent there. The problem is, until my seals are broken, I cannot make more agents appear. And we still have a lot of menace and profile, and I don't want the mountain to be raided too much. So we need to wait, unfortunately. Maybe we lose this. Maybe this is the first one we actually lose. I did definitely do some bad things here that weren't optimal because I didn't understand the mechanic that much. But still, I don't think we were that bad here. What are you doing? You're just laying low. That's fine. Right, because I wanted to take this over as well with a market and a smuggling ring. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That doesn't work, though. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, it does work. It needs to be 4 away, maximum, right? 5 links. Perfect. It would work in both directions. 5 is exactly right. So we can link these two. And this is the same nation, by the way. This is one gigantic mega nation. I hate it. But we could make them, you know, declare civil war on each other. Which would be great. To split the nation a little bit and throw them into chaos. Because war is a great way to distract people from things. See, that's why. He is influencing that holy order to fight against me. I hate that. He shouldn't get much, though. That shouldn't give him much. 44 points. It's not that much, but if we don't fight against that... that's annoying. He will definitely kick us out and all our progress is lost. I just don't have an agent for that right now. But since he's busy with that, that's also kind of okay. We are just so menace-driven right now. We need to lay low for a bit. A few turns. More crowd members saved, you bastard. It's another 2,000 gone. Shadow-driven back is really bad. Is it that one? No, it's not that one. It was a citadel. I don't know where he did that. Here. You little asshole. I want this city enshadowed. It has a ward, but that shouldn't matter much if the shadow pushes hard enough. Once these two are at 100%, we could actually really do something there. He's traveling to a quest. He's mediating politics, fine. He did influence here, though, which gave them a big boost. Shadow market raided is also a problem. Right here. Because this is the only shadow market we have so far. And here we should have the smuggling ring too, yes. So these guys should declare war on each other, and I'm not sure why they're not doing that, because that's how that was explained to me. Okay, greed is not high enough right now. Maybe we need to boost that market as well. I really just want to enshadow this place so we can move on, make the Dark Empire, get a ton of victory points, and then just, you know, eat these 2 locations with the elves and just ram ourselves into this area. Finished my Minerva run. Found it kinda unimpressive and way too easy. I had trouble with Minerva. Too many options, you know, I didn't know what to do. Shadow driven back. Someone died of old age. I mean, that's good. That's more victory points. Doesn't matter how they die. It's just important that they die. Convocation of Purity. Yeah, they're just gaining way too much. Decadence is falling. It's not a problem. There are so many locations with high decadence. It's weird that no one is declaring war on each other. Somehow there must be a point where just everything breaks loose and we just kinda descend into chaos of war. Because I don't know how to do this otherwise. I don't know how we can actually make them declare war on each other, because we can't. Getting this 100% infiltrated is also kinda shitty, especially since my god doesn't have any powers to do so. Which is annoying. I'm gonna call them here. The Call of Wealth. Well, it's only 10 people. I'm gonna do that again, I think. What's my gift of the mountain? Oh yeah, I can give gold to an agent. Useless. I can get so much gold just from taking the treasury from these guys. It's not important. The problem is rather that I can't do shit at this time. Oh, we're infiltrating the market here. That's the last location. Good. And then we have the whole Seat of the Holy Order. That gives us more points as well. You're going... Redeeming someone. The elves expanded again. Oh my god. These elves are ridiculous right now. I would love to enshadow this fully. I think that's the next location we're infiltrating. We're trying to get this to full enshadowment. Desecrate it so we can push the shadow through the elves. That would be amazing. All this influence here is useless to us. We could influence here so we can have influence on the city. But again, having to infiltrate these is so harsh. Sometimes I feel the gods are not strong enough. You're really tired, Terrible Hamster, so going to bed early. I hope your campaign goes well. Well, have a nice snooze, Terrible Hamster. If you wake up early, I would definitely welcome you back. Distraction. Causes one of your agents to use 40 of their gold to distract all nearby heroes. The problem is I don't think I have too much gold right now. You know what? That is only 10%, right? Give them the gift. They have 160 gold right now. And now we're using distraction. What does all nearby heroes mean? That's you. You're disrupted. You're an army. Really? That's all? One guy? I would have hoped that goes for a few, you know. And not just at the location where I am at. That's kind of dumb. Okay, what a shitty power again. Usually I don't care what they do, you know? It's fine, let them do their nonsense. It doesn't matter, it doesn't do anything to me. Okay, Dark Worship is this is really bad UI. This should be a bar that has a middle point and goes left and right. Would be much clearer. That we need to be at -3 and it shows +3 is dumb. That is idiotic design. Sorry if my char is in the way. But that is just idiotic design and it's just confusing. Because we're actually at -3, not at +3. It's just +3 for the Elder Powers. So there should be something else here that indicates that a little bit more, you know, clearly. We could be Prophets of Doom for more madness. I'd like them to get rid of, well, either give everyone a like for the deep ones or Elder Powers. I mean, awareness. They could take away awareness everywhere, which would be kind of good. They're already spreading shadow. I don't think they really spread madness until we're at -2. And I don't necessarily want... I do want madness everywhere. Oh, also, with Ias Tour, I misspoke. You need to have them mad before you can actually influence their mind. With Ias Tour, which makes it also a little bit slower. Well, a lot slower, unfortunately. But if we can, when we play Ias Tour, get one of these, a really big holy order, and spread madness through them, then we're good. Then we can influence everyone however we want. Well, made a line of groves and then spread different fruits along them, and once manifesting was unlocked, did 4 and game over. Ouch. But shadow only like 35% or something like that. Yeah, I didn't spawn an avatar of Minerva. That's probably was probably my fault there, but I didn't know if that would be that good. We could generate power and madness, but gain menace. We could get... I don't need power. My power is useless. As with many other gods, apparently. The evil beneath was the same nonsense. We could spread plague. Don't think I want that in this one. I mean, yes, but more in the south, not in the north. Abyssal faith. We already have deep ones there. At maximum, temples will create deep one cults. But not before. They will just, you know, make them not dislike the deep ones. They will increase the liking. I'm not sure what's better, awareness or deep ones right now. We could have deep ones up there if this spreads. And we could have another deep one army around that tries to murder everyone, which would be kind of funny. Human sacrifice, we don't need death. Perform arbormancy at their temples, restoring and improving the habitability. Don't really care. It's basically between these two. I think it's awareness. Yeah, deep ones would be nice, but it's just not worth investing in that, in my opinion, right now. I want to get rid of awareness up there for sure, because that's going to be the Dark Empire for me. And so far we're good. The World Panic and the Victory is pretty on par. I mean, we're a little bit over, but if the next seal breaks, the World Panic will go up, because the God Awakening sets the minimum, unfortunately. It's the standard. Another Witch and Shadowed. Neat. Yeah, I really wish you guys wouldn't... Oh my god, the Prophet. We're actually losing influence with them, which is not good. They could be turned against us. Although, not really once they're shadowed. They're done. They will not do anything against us, I think. And I'm not sure if they could get rid of the shadow if they would get positive influence about them. More shadow-driven back down here. Why are you not in shadowed, you little bastard? Of a mage. No, you're a Lightbringer. Oh, disgusting. 70% only. Yeah, we need to drive that a bit more. And yeah, people say, oh, don't do so much shadow. Shadow is the best thing in this game. It helps you in at least 4 things at once. And it's foolish to just ignore it. To just not do it. I mean, apparently with Minerva you can. But still, the most of our victory is shadow right now. Because the rest is not going well. Because I don't know how to use that correctly. Which, yes, it's definitely my fault, but... So what? At least we are getting some victory through unshadowed population outside of the Dark Empire. 37% are unshadowed, so... That's some good victory points for free, basically. Well, not quite free, but mostly free. Since Shadow is propagating mostly on its own right now. After we desecrated this. And, of course, our mountain is helping, and this is a really good setup for that. Because the mountain was already spreading in all directions here. This could be desecrated now. What are you doing? Rest and resupply. Guarding. Okay, that's fine. But I would like to take over this one. To get the elves unshadowed. They are unshadowing a little, but... Okay, that's not nice. So the witch, or maybe this is nice, has preached the cause and has managed to sway the Lightbringer to their side. Oh, that's pretty good. No, that's actually good. I was interpreting as the other way around. So actually, he's now wasting his... I mean, he's 100% enshadowed now, as well. He likes the pole circle. He will help them doing their work. He likes the supplicant. That's also interesting. That's our agent. Also, guys, if you want to be one of these agents, you know, just tell me. Why are you holding back? You could be in the game right now. Why are you not? This is being enshadowed, but that means the witches are spreading shadow here. And he should help them now spread shadow. He's a Lightbringer, but I mean, he's completely enshadowed. He's basically a Shadowbringer now. Which is kind of nice. I want to know if there is an easy way to see who the other candidates are. I mean, yes, kind of, but... Because we don't have an agent from here. It needs to be from the north. Oh, that would be bad if only this counts as the north. But I still think it must be that this abbey would be fine, right? And it is getting some shadow now. Unfortunately, only spreading through this city, which is kind of bad because neutral locations don't spread well. This would spread, but... And it does. It does even better than the city. That's kind of nice. More pressure there. This is being enshadowed quite well. What are you guys doing? And the nice thing is, yeah, the more they do this, the more they try to drive the shadow back, which will not work. Not in the long run. The more time they're wasting on stuff they could do, other stuff they could do against us, like raiding the mountain. That's basically the only thing we don't want them to do, raid the mountain. Profile reduction is kind of nice. Yeah, I don't want it increased. Because that would increase my minimum. The minimum... No, would it? The minimum is always a third of your all-time maximum that you had. Like, if I had like 10 points here, I would have a profile minimum of 3. If I would have had 15 points, it would be 5. So, actually it would have been 4 before, because I think it rounds up. But I'm not sure. Yeah, let's lose a little bit more challenge progress. I mean, what's your challenge right now? Infiltrate the market's not great, but that's fine to reduce the profile, because if no one can see me, in every 10 profile, you can see 1 node away. You can see this agent and what he's doing. So at the moment, he can only be seen here, here, and here. He has a lot of menace, or she rather. Supplicant's always female. But apparently no one is doing anything, so that's good. We could still make these guys lose their thing with our power. Military fervor. I mean, that's not bad. But I could just make them could just disrupt these guys. What are you doing? You're guarding, that's fine. But I don't think it's worth it. Oh, are you coming along? Fine. Yeah, we don't have infiltrated cities here, which is kind of shit. We have the sewers, and I do want to start a plague next. So, I guess the courtier with his 3 lore will start a plague in a second. Man, I really wish we had the weapon I want. It's so annoying. So annoying. He could be the prophet of these guys up there. I mean, who else would be fine? We could hire an agent once we get the seals broken. We need to work on that, I know. So, he or she needs to be from the south and from the coast. Very strong and very wise. That's very hard to do because there is no agent that is strong and wise. Well, you. You would only need 2 level ups and you would be it. But the problem is, you can only come from Arctic, snow, or tundra. The harvester? Ooh, technically. But the harvester will die at some point. That is very inevitable. Because of how they work. Shaman, actually. Okay. Must be created an infiltrated orc settlement with a human soul. Yeah, it's not gonna happen. Aristocrat impossible. Spellbinder impossible. Exile more or less impossible. Seeker with the right items. Plague Doctor with the right items. Because there's no item that can give you lore as far as I know, but there are items that can give you might. Very rare items, apparently. Normally they shouldn't be that rare. Even she is not really good at that, because she needs at least 4 level ups to get there. And she can't be from the north and the south, so we would, you know, have to decide. Yeah, you're also not that good. You are also not that good. That's 4 level ups. Ugh. Basically being useless all the time. There's an achievement if you kill the Chosen One with her, though. The Warlock, maybe. Maybe if we... the problem is, yeah. There is no one is a candidate for that right now. So there is no one that we could take that can do that. Ooh, that mage is kind of... Ouch, 7 lore? Are we in an arms race? I didn't do anything with secrets yet. Nice. But it's again the Goptur circle, which I don't like. Because they will turn on us, and I hate it. They will turn on us very soon. Sir Vetor Zies, where are you? And also, do you have another candidate? I don't even know if I would see. There's only one candidate. Actually, the courtier could do this as well with more than 4 might. Oh my god, the courtier could do so many things. Just needs to go into a ruin and explore it, and that's fine. But we need to kill this person. Where is that person? I don't know how to find them. At least not, you know, reliably. But we need to kill them. We need to get an agent that can kill this person and kill him. And I know who. It must be the elf. The elf is not that strong right now. 5 and 2 with some elven warbears. I mean, the warbears are nice. Wasn't that you? No, sister something. Dearest Zies. It's your family, isn't it? You. You're the prophet. You're not that hard to beat. Oh god, you have a Manticore trophy. Okay, you're very hard to beat right now for me. I don't have the right agents, nor the right items, nor the right minions. It sucks. You need to be enshadowed. Are you from this city? Yes, you are. Why are you not enshadowed yet? City has 93 enshadowment. How come you are not? You like the Wayfinder. We need to suicide an agent in there. And I mean... we have some candidates. Like the Lightbringer we could take. Lightbringer's probably the best one. Has some gold, we could get some items for him. Maybe 2 minions together could do it. You can't really reinforce, unfortunately. I mean, and also good. I mean, you at least have a knight, but you could buy some knights. Which would work. Unfortunately, I decreased the wealth of the mountain already, because... I don't want to give you knights, because these are free. And also knights cost too much command limit, they cost 2. So you could only have 1 knight, no... well, yeah, 1 knight, basically. And then 1 warbear, that's not enough. Nothing turns out to be what we need right now. Not right now. You're in shadow. That's kind of nice. Good stuff. Shadow-driven back. I hate you guys. Infiltrate the market. Good. So we have 100% control in this city now. And I made a mistake putting the market in there. But we can lay low very effectively here now. Can we not? No, because it's not enshadowed enough. Needs 50% enshadowment, which will rise faster now. But we can't lay low here, really. And we're already very high on menace and stuff. We need 50% infiltration in a city. But that's a problem. We couldn't really infiltrate places, is the thing. This one is really easy to infiltrate now with 0 security. That's pretty good. And only 2 places. And the problem is we had way too little agents around here. I have to call them to the mountain. It's time to eat. It's time to feast. The others didn't even get here, apparently. I don't know where the ones that were around here are. I think they were all rescued or something, which is a darn waste. We could call some from here. But also we have to be careful because our own menace in the mountain and stuff. More people are in shadow. But yeah, taking this place over would be good. Weakening the ward here would be great because there's 100% enshadowment in these, well, almost both places. But this one is really huge. And because the ruler's in shadow, this should be pushing hard. We need you to be enshadowed. And then this will be trivial. We could push harder by making a well of shadows here, but I'm definitely feeling the lack of agents right now. I wanted them to declare war so I could get 100 souls to break my seals a bit quicker, but it's not happening right now. It basically doesn't matter where I lay low. It's always gonna be 2. Because here I get that from the infiltration, here I get the +1 from the enshadowment. I don't get both. You can get up to 4 points laying low, but that is not very efficient, unfortunately, right now. The decadent of the city of Lent is falling. You're finally finished. Someone is aware, that's never good. But all you need to do right now is start a plague. We want to weaken this side of the continent. I hate this guy, stupid merchant. Another one is aware. Never good. Crowd eaten. Crowd of people has been eaten. We're now at 18 profile, 45 menace. Should be okay without getting taken because, yeah, it's not much that we have gotten there. You're enshadowed. You're enshadowed. Good, good, good. Awareness bad, enshadowment great. That's how it goes. Heroes redeemed. I mean, yeah, waste your time on that. That's fine. It's just one person. Doesn't help you. Not in the long run. Go up to a circle, doing something. Getting there, but unfortunately they are getting there too. This is basically just a stalemate right now because of the stupid prophet. We need to kill her somehow. In a war or something would be great, you know? The Baroness could be good. No, not the Baroness. The Aristocrat could be good, you know, to make them fight each other. Families fight each other would be awesome. Let's protect them. So you're already lay low. Okay, that's good. That's really good. I could make a Well of Shadows here. Actually, a Well of Shadows here would be much more effective. Again, we need to get this to 66% so we can desecrate it and push Shadow really hard into the oh my freaking... Why does this look like it's enshadowed? We need to push Shadow hard into the elves to also get Shadow here really quickly. So this would be an amazing Well of Shadows, and you have lore. So you can do that quickly enough. And then we can enshadow this even harder. Because the ward is running out. We could weaken the ward, but it only weakens it by half, so we would effectively weaken it by 8%. It's not worth it. So let's just do a Well of Shadows here in 10 turns. Get a Plague in 12. Well, About 10 turns, and 10 turns for the World of Shadows. You're done with laying low, that's huge as well. There is some unrest here, which is nice. Could you fan the flames? I mean, you're the unrest boy, right? Not quite. You could do separatism, but this is the capital, I think. Yeah, it's the capital city. But you know, having unrest in the capital and then a plague next to it, that sounds kind of good. I can only infiltrate it. You're good at intrigue. Still 40 turns. Instead, I think we go to Lent. I think you're starting on Lent. There are only 2 locations or something. Well, and the palace. You're redeemed. Oh, the old crones are watching us again. Get some menace, fine. Sailing winds? I don't... Oh, down there. One of our guys was sailing. Go up to a circle. Yeah, let's keep that down because it will be pushed up in a second. Luckily, we need fewer points, so we're still kind of even. But we want them to be on our side. Hopefully getting more enshadowment. But the problem is, I think... Yeah, they need more dark worship. We need to invest a point in here, and we don't have the points. I need another agent to do more things. We still need 51 people to come to the mountain. But the problem is, the profile is so high. But maybe we can do this. Maybe we can eat some more. Like from this city. Let's have a little feast. It's risky, but if we had unlimited turns, I wouldn't care. I would bide my time. And I think this god really profits from unlimited turns. Because you could lay out your things so much. It would be amazing. So, we have a little plague. That's kind of neat. Still lay low, please, because, oh my god. Elf versus human, that's kind of good. Unfortunately, you killed a witch in my employ. Well, no, this is the... Oh, this is the bad one. This is the pole coven. Okay. Menace they pose to all 3 humans despite the aversion of harming others. Okay, you didn't even gain menace. That's kind of shit. But my pole circle actually lost a witch, which is not good, because that means they get less money, because they have 1 less acolyte. Okay, I don't know why the witches gain that much menace. They shouldn't do many menacing things, I thought. Apparently we're losing another one soon. All I want them to do is spread shadow right now. And some madness. But maybe the madness is the problem. Ooh, look at that. The capital is enshadowed. We can literally, with the next agent, we could get the monarch and just punch out the Dark Empire in here. The whole elven kind is enshadowed up here. Huge. That's the whole island. That's why we have so much victory condition. You're idle. That's not good. Oh yeah, you need to infiltrate, I guess, the sewers first. We could start another plague up here. That would also be kind of nice. At least having the option would be nice. So let's do that. More shadow-driven back. Yeah, I don't care about down here. I only care about up here. I want this convent to be dead in shadow. They're not doing anything, but I think they just have driven back some shadow. But this should help push this through the city and through this abbey. If we have this abbey completely at 66% and defile it, desecrate it so they can't consecrate it again, we will push shadow through these regions like crazy sauce. And having all the elves in shadow really helps too. Holy Order influence. Yeah, they push it up again, the little bastards. It's so annoying. Because the Chosen One helped them. And I'm just having my grubby little fingers in too many pots right now. It's not good. Crowd eaten. 19 profile. Should be fine. Basically, you can only see what the mountain... That the mountain is menaceful. Or menacing. When you are 1 next to it. The rest of the people will not see it. If I get another bit, if I get 1 more point of profile, everyone 2 steps away will see it. So, what? Actually, that wouldn't do much. 1, 2. Yeah, that actually wouldn't do much more because of how this map is laid out. 3 would be bad because then these people would see it. But that's really good. We could desecrate this abbey too. Not that we need to, but we could. It's only a holy site. It's not a... We can't desecrate a seat of a holy order, but this is the seat of the holy order, which we now have fully infiltrated, which gives us an extra point every turn. Which helps offset their point. They have so much income. Look at that. They have so much gold for acolytes and conversions and temples. It's so good. You're not even temple builders, you idiots. Unbelievable. Biggest holy order in the lands. Doesn't even build temples. Unscrupulous supporters. Yeah, increasing the intrigue. That's fine. That's good. Because we're doing an intrigue action anyway, so we shouldn't do... Even if we lost 15 progress, it shouldn't be that many turns. The plague is doing stuff. Are you guys trying to fix the plague? No. No, they don't. They just don't care. Cool. 100% plague. That means it can spread. It needs 60% level to spread. I still can't really get a feel for how this game is played. No idea if you're winning or losing. The problem is, we're kind of winning right now because of the victory percentage. We need to reach 200%, 200 points to win. Not 200%, 200 points. We have 116, so we're just a bit over half. But Panic is also going up right now. And once Panic reaches, as you can see here, 80%, then the Chosen can fulfill the prophecy and win. Or 75%, and Bold Heroes could try to, you know, actually bind me in my tomb with all other gods. Or with this one, probably just raid my mountain until it's empty and I lose. Because I have no wealth left. I need wealth. I can only have up to 100% wealth in my mountain. And every raid takes away 10%. So 10 raids and I'm dead. At maximum. So 10 heroes that decide I need to die and I die. With this god. Which is not great. We finally have the Well of Shadows. This is not good. These stupid bastards. Yeah, this is a lost cause until we can kill that stupid prophet or become the prophet in the same time. Yeah, next time I will definitely look for prophets and trying to become a prophet. And I think that will change a lot of this game. If we can do this. What are you doing here? You are... Nurture Geomancy. In my mountain? Are you insane? Yeah, they can actually reforge the seal here too, but raiding would just be bad for me. I wish I had something to increase the danger and have danger of 20 in here or something. And then they would actively kill themselves when they raid. That would be amazing. But alas. Yeah, get rid of awareness. The more the better. This is fully enshadowed now. The whole elvenkind in this place are mine. I just need to make it happen. And for that I need the seal broken. And I need the monarch. But as you can see, the seals are so expensive. You are supposed to have wars going for greed. And I don't know why it doesn't happen. We have some really greedy places. 100% greed. 100% decadence. They're not declaring war. I don't know why. I really don't know why. And I can't get the smuggler ring here unless I get 100% infiltration, which is disgusting because there's 5 security here. We at least have a Well of Shadows now. That will spread a lot of shadow around. And this is already, oh yeah, going up hard. Ooh, baby. Really good. This is going up hard, yes. 1% per turn. So just 16 turns and we're good. This is not going up as much. And this is blocking, unfortunately. I don't like this. I wish they would put a settlement here. But the elves should go, yeah, much harder now. Look at that. They are both these locations are pushing shadow in here. That's really good. Looks like a fighting agent to attack heroes around the mountain. Could be nice, but I mean, that's basically just the Baroness, and we still would need a lot of protection for her because she's strong, but she's not strong enough to kill these two. No, not with that protection. If she had, you know, only knights... Oh, somehow paladins. I don't even know how to get paladins. I don't think I can. But let's say she had 3 paladins here. She would be God. She would kill everyone. She would just go through the land. We wouldn't even have to care about menace. We would just slice our way through every hero there is. You know, it wouldn't make any difference. But getting there is harsh. Even with the God of Money. Because this is our HP. And taking that HP away feels not great, you know. We have at the moment 6.8 health points is how I see this. Because if every raid takes 10% away, we're basically 6 points away from dying. 7, basically. Aren't you supposed to be the good god of loot? Going bankrupt would be embarrassing, right? That's how you die. That's a problem. You would just take way too long to lay down here. I don't think you need to. I just want to push that plague a little bit harder. We could now get the plague doctor now that there is a plague. If we just could break 2 more seals, we would be good. We would get the monarch and we would get the plague doctor, and then we would just ravage this world with plagues. Basically. This plague could go a long way though. Immunity is not going up. I'm just not oh, it has spread. Okay. It has spread into these 2 locations. And even in here. That's really good. Now these need to fester. These need to go to 60% to spread the plague. Well, this one and this one basically. No, one of these 2. To spread the plague here and to spread the plague down here. So the plague can actually, you know... If the plague comes here, gets 60%, I think this whole area will be full of plague in a few turns. If it once it gets there, and it can get to 60%, because these wards do nothing against the plague. These wards only do something against shadow. They basically put on the brakes for me, which is kind of shit. What to do with you? We have so much menace, it's ridiculous. At least not that much profile yet, but it's still too much. You know what? Influencing a holy order doesn't give profile or menace. I could just try to push these really hard. Take control of them. Make them build temples. And then spread shadow. They even have a Crusader faith. Oh my god, they increase military fervor. Anti-intransigent. But I think we want to push that down. What's better? Pushing in... Yeah, I think pushing here is much better than pushing here. They also get a lot of money. They could build temples like crazy. Although that would, of course, diminish our influence, but still. Well, not that much. We have a lot of these places infiltrated here. We get 43 points every time. We can also in shadow, which is huge. I don't even know why. Requires 100% infiltration. Okay. And no ward. I haven't used that much. I probably need to remember that too. There's so much in this game that you can do. And so much you need to remember, because pushing hard in one location can let you do these things, which is ridiculous. Pushing shadow in here in 7 turns. It gives me so little menace. That will probably push this to 100% instantly. Do we care that much about this capital city? Kind of. I still want them to declare war on each other. And this is 9 turns. But we have a lot of points that we're getting here. Command and law are quite high. And this gives no profile or menace. So I could just do this. Yeah, I think that's worth it. I don't care about enshadowing this more right this second. I care about the Holy Order spreading my shadow, because it will spread the shadow around this whole continent. Once that happens. Oh, wait. Did I see that correctly? Temple destroyed. That's kind of bad. That's expensive. Oh, the courtier's man is dropped by 20. That's nice. Thank you, family. Why are you enshadowed? And what happens when you're actually fully enshadowed? You're now at 60%. That's huge. Does that change anything here? Not yet. But I bet when the prophet is completely enshadowed, we have them by the balls. I mean, it's a woman, but still. You know what I mean. I think then these points will be on top of this. And it will be like we have the prophet. Ooh, I can't wait. Please, please stay here, girl. I could... You fund the Order of Hope. I don't like that. Also, that's not your... What? You're the prophet of another order. Why are you funding the wrong people? Okay. But what we could do is we could give him money. Yes, that costs our health points. But we could then make him disrupt her so she can't leave. And then she would gain more shadow. I hope that's worth it because I'm gonna try. So, you get a gift, buddy. That's dangerous. Makes us easy killable. Distraction. Let's go. And you still have a few pieces of gold. Would you use them here? There's no market here. There's so few markets in this one. I think we looked last time and there was literally just one market around or something. Or was it the one before? Where's my market? Oh, it's mod? No, it's point of interest. That's what it is. Market. Market, market, market. Market. Market, market. Okay, there are a few markets here. No in the north. Okay, that's kind of neat. Huh. While we're at it, let's... It's F9? No. Is it F9? It's F9. Basic X. I mean, a basic X is nice. I'm not sure if that increases might. It might be. Haha, it might. But that's the only thing I see that could be of any use here. There are apparently 2 places to sell this. Where are they? Am I blind? Everything is going dark. What the hell? Down here. Yes, this gives might. This could be amazing for the courtier. I think the courtier, even if we have to get rid of more health, I think the courtier needs to get these. Where's the other one? Down here as well. That's 2 points of might for free. And that could give the courtier the ability to gain up to, I think, 3 prophecy spots. If we then also look into exploring a ruin. We just need to explore a ruin once. We need to find one, but that should be fine. I mean, there's one here. And this is not explored. We just go here, explore it, done. And we would already be there. Ah, see, that's a problem. 10 wealth. That's 10%. And it's again this little asshole. Why? You are actually enshadowed. Ah, only 40%. That's the problem. Where do you live? Suplato. You should be fully enshadowed by now, you bastard. That's annoying. That hurts. That hurts so much. Especially since we just lost wealth. And we can't replenish this really quickly because we have 17 profile. Can we beat him? We might. Okay, he has 2 defense, so the first bear wouldn't do anything. The second bear would do 2 damage. This bear would probably die. And then he could hit me directly. We would hit the knight first. And we would do 2 defense hit points gone. And then 3 actual hit points gone. So he would be at 2. And that means the bear would... No, the bear would die. The bear wouldn't kill him. Fuck. I'd like to get his X, though. I could give that to the courtier. I think you need No, you actually have extra damage. Shite. You need 2 points of might and you could kill him. Easily. Are you not doing anything? Oh yes, we got the sewers. Could start a plague here if we wanted. Not with you, because you're not good enough, but... I went into full intrigue with him because, you know, fighting was not in the cards so much. I don't like fighting in this game as well. But that's how the system works. The heroes fight first. He does 7 damage to my bear. And the bear has basically 5 hit points, so he would just kill him instantly. This bear. Then, well, I would do that first. But the bear wouldn't do that first, unfortunately. If the bear would attack first, we had him by the balls. Because the bear would just kill that guy. Because I would leave him with 2 HP, the bear does 2 damage, done. But that is not gonna happen. That means this guy will attack me with 4, and this guy will attack me with 7, and I'm dead. Because I only have 8 points. So I can't win this with this guy. And the first bear on one side, doesn't matter, would just do 2 attack against his 2 defense. Yeah, I also have 2 defense, so I basically have 10 hit points, so I would still be dead. And the second bear would actually do 2 hit point damage. He would be at 7. Then this would start all over again, and then I would just be hit by him with 7. Pushes me down to... Really? Only 3? Oh god. Pushes me down... No, actually it would push me down further. Because, yeah, I would already be dead. Because the knight would attack first. Would do 4 damage, then I would do attack. But I would already sit at 6. Fuck. The stupid knight is in the wrong place. If the knight would be on the side, he would be dead. I could easily kill him. I think. Well, not easily, but I think I had a better chance. Oh, it's annoying. I don't need to defeat him. I just need basically to live around, and he would be stopped. What I could also do... I could just distract him. For 40 gold. Let's see how that works. Oh, they can just push it up again, but I will still do this. Oh, it's the Order of Hope. Yeah, okay. That's fine. Let's just push them down. I'm not fighting there, really. It's not like up here, where it's important. I mean, this is the biggest holy order there is, so I need to do this. Hero encounters added danger. He has taken a damage. And a damage... Well, a minion has taken damage, and he has taken damage. Does that change anything? No. If he would take another damage, it would. You're aware now. That's not nice. You're in shadow. That's good. It's a witch. A new witch. And the Order of Hope got pushed up again. Yeah, it's just a stalemate there. It's fine. Doesn't matter. The Order of Hope is inconsequential, I think. So... Did you already steal? Oh, you freaking asshole. You did. You have 8 points. You have... Why didn't you take damage? It said you took damage. Ah, 0 damage was... okay, just 1 damage. Okay. So only he got damaged. That doesn't help me, though. I basically need this minion killed. I don't know if I can... increase the danger for this challenge somehow. With some gods, you can actually just place danger somewhere, which is so good. And I underestimated that a lot. But I think I would use that differently now and then just, you know, make one location so freaking dangerous that they just literally kill themselves if they just rest there at the city or something. But you live and you learn. And I bet with the second try I would do better with this guy too. Shite. He got a lot of gold out of that. I would like to kill him. I would like to get his axe. But I just mathematically cannot. It's the same thing. I would do 5 damage, so that's 2 and then 3, so he would have 2 HP left. Then he would attack, kill my bear instantly. That is the problem. Yeah, I just can't win. Just can't win. I would win if I had 4 might. I would instantly kill his knight. He would kill my bear, big whoop. All of my bears would attack him. I would attack him. I win. I think. Because now my bear would destroy his defense. Second bear would put him to 6. I would do 7 damage. I would kill him. With 2 more might. That is the difference. That's what I need. Well, for this guy, rather. You're good again. We could push the plague a bit more if we wanted to. The immunity is getting up there, which is not great, but it's fine. I probably would push the plague here. Because I want the plague to spread into this pocket. These guys are completely separated from all of this up here. They are literally... This will survive everything. You can't get through here with Shadow or anything. Unless you can start Shadow here, this will never be enshadowed, for example. Because getting through Ocean, and Ocean doesn't spread to here. Which is weird, but that's how it is. I mean, look at this. 26 Enshadowment. Cheng Depths. Not doing shit. It's very weird. I only have the sewers, not the docks. And it's still 2 security, so... Not worth. I think you're going here to Lent. And you're taking the docks. She doesn't go above 60. Why? This is 100. Why are you not going up? Look at that. The spreads... It says 3% gain per turn. That's ridiculous. Why are you not gaining Shadow? Maybe she wasn't here a second ago. Because she needs to lay low here to... Or actually just rest to get Shadow. But taking this over could be quite nice. And I could make... a smuggling ring here. And then just... siphon through a market. Because I have infiltration. And maybe that could work. Let's do that. Or... Or what we could do... We know what he does, what he has to do for being a prophet. Oh yes, yes, we know what we have to do. You don't have gold, I'm gonna give you gold, that's fine. Get these 2 axes. Traveling... I hope they're still there is the problem. Traveling to quest. You're again funding and not staying here and dying as you should. Alliance building, really bad. The Alliance is the one force that can actually stop us. Well, apart from the Chosen One, who we can't kill because he would just be reborn. Well, you can still kill him, but it doesn't do much. What are you doing? You're raiding again? You freaking asshole! Well... I guess this time I'm gonna distract you, buddy. Can I do anything here? No. I can attack him. But that is just the same as distracting him, so... Why are you raiding again, you bastard? That's not great. We need to push our profile down. And I think I should be able to do that actively. It's so weird that I can't. Damn it, I don't know what to do right now. You're almost there. To desecrate and then get these elves under shadow. A bit harder. Imagine soloing a god and 2 bears. Well, he is not a god. He's just an elf. These are just people, these agents. They don't matter. They are not us. I need more stuff. He's not allowed to raid again. Next time I will attack him. What can I do in the meantime? You have 0 security. I could just infiltrate. We're good at infiltration. Let's see. That's 9 turns. Probably too much. I don't need a Well of Shadows. You could lay low. Yeah, let's lay low because I can disrupt that at any point and hopefully then attack the person. Alliance. Build the alliance. Shite. So the alliance will come up here, but if the plague takes hold, that won't help them. You're just traveling. Opinion swayed. What are you doing? What's established? Whatever. What is your next decision? You're resting and resupply. He's really up there for raiding the mountain again, the little bastard. But now he wants to rest and resupply first. Which is not good, because that will give him his HP back. And he now gets redeemed as well. Oh, that's not great. He's only at 40%. That's the problem. He needs to be 100% in Shadowed, and then he's done. There's so many things we could do. If we would only get more agents. I cannot break these seals because no one is declaring war on each other, and I don't know how that works. Is just infuriating. Absolutely infuriating. We need this infiltration. I don't know how this... it's annoying. Influence Holy Order, good. That should help us a teensy tiny bit. I mean, that actually was quite nice. Let's do that again. I just don't know what the best course of action is right now. I'm just gonna do that, and I'm gonna try to make him the prophet too. We're just falling behind a bit, is the problem. I don't need to infiltrate anything, I just want to buy. Why can I not buy? There, it's still there. You don't have gold, is the problem. Risky, since we're getting raided and such, but I need to give him wealth. Well, actually, do I? There's 136 in the treasury here, and we have you completely infiltrated. So, what I could also do is just resort to robbery. I could do subtle thievery, and I would get 35 maximum. But I want it all. I don't care. Give me all of it. Greed is falling. Traveling to a quest. You have laid low. You are in shadowed. No one is raiding the mountain. You're here. Okay, this rest and resupply has to give you more shadow now. What did we... We didn't infiltrate, right. You could infiltrate now. I don't care about this city, though. I should be infiltrating this city and this city. More alliance building. Yeah, the alliance is going to pop up soon. Oh yeah, thank you. I was wondering what that was. You're aware, that doesn't matter, you're in shadowed. We have a lot of profile right now. It's not great, but all I want to do is buy this axe. Thank you. That's good. Suddenly we have 2 might. That's not good that you're idle. Infiltrate these dogs, 9 turns. You now should... Oh, look at that beautiful plague spreading. Good, good, good. You should go down here. But I'm not sure you will make it with all that menace. The courtier by mediator by you. You actually want to kill him. And you could. Easily. Yeah, I need to lay low somewhere. Let's go here to lay low. At least I have this infiltrated. Somewhat. Shadow market raided. Up here. Yeah, I don't know how this works. Maybe I have to push the market much harder. But we have 100% greed here. What else am I supposed to do? So are growing hungry for gold and envious of those who have more than they do. Well, apparently not. Because these guys are prosperous, you know, getting prosperity coming out of every orifice. And these guys have none, so why are they not declaring war? That's how it should work, but it doesn't happen. Okay, their army is smaller, but that's not the point. I just want to eat your souls. God damn it. Guild in the family. Ooh, bribe guards modifier. Well, thank you. Your location. We haven't bribed guards here. Well, that's great. Thanks. Don't know why, but let's bribe some guards somewhere. God damn it, you bastard. He's raiding even more. See, the problem is I don't get told when someone reached a location. Because at some point I misclicked and I suppressed these messengers and I don't know how to get them back. Lay low here for a bit. We need to punch you in the face. It's only 2 turns, I can't even reach. Shite. Well, I guess I lose more of my gold. And also some profile then, at least. Yeah, that bumhole is getting more and more gold and he might use that to get more guards. No, he can't. He has not enough command limit. That's good. I need to murder this guy or get him fully enshadowed. He actually lost 40%. Great. How is it with you? Just turn the bards away? Why would I do this? To reduce my menace for my profile? That is ridiculously stupid. No. Okay, she is at least getting there. 80%. If she has 100%, I hope this will flip to us. That would be huge. Well, somewhat huge. You're aware. They're all aware. Yeah. It's great, but it's all back here. It's fine. It's not that much of a problem, but just, you know, eradicate them with plagues. It's gonna be good. I need to get rid of that profile. And we need to stop them from raiding my mountain, because now it's gonna get really dangerous. Don't care. Mountain raided. Yeah, what can I do? Crystal Smith and Shadow, that's good. Oh, Alliance begins. As awareness and world panic reach their peak, and humanity comes to terms with the threat it faces, the Chosen One calls for an alliance to prevent your rise. The First Nation has already heard their warnings and begun to take the desperate last steps. Soon others may join them, as their rulers become aware and afraid enough to put aside all differences and come together to hold back the shadow. The Alliance has additional actions they can take against you and will aggressively seek out your forces in whichever form they take. A futile effort, yeah, I hope so. Alliance in the dark. Yeah, I told you this would be the Alliance, and momentarily it's only this city, but they will spread very soon. The Chosen One has laid the groundwork for this, unfortunately. Deep One cult is not rising. There was one here which was further along. Yeah, it's also being culled. Because we're not investing in this, but it's just so hard to do anything with the deep ones. It's just not worth it. Okay, let's put a cut in here. The Alliance is coming. But we still have a chance. The victory is still there for us. We laid the groundwork, at least in shadow. We can get the Dark Empire. We just need to break another seal without getting raided more. But we'll get there. It's in the next one. Blub blub, everyone.